Stiff on the midfield, down the near side sideline to the 30, the 20, the 10. They're not going to get him. It's a Robert C. Byrd touchdown.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your starting lineups, first for the Grafton Bearcats. Starting guard, the junior number 1, Jasmine Ray. A guard, the junior number 10, Haley Horn. A guard, the senior number 12.
We welcome everybody into the Bird Cage, February 1st, 2024. We hope you are continuing your New Year's resolutions. It's a big month. You got Valentine's Day in 14 days, Black History Month, and one extra day every 4 years is the leap year, as we go around the sun 366 instead of 365. So get the taxes done one day early and make your life a little bit easier. I'm Chris Min.
DJ Bird.
We welcome you from the cage to your couch, and thank you for making us part of your evening. Bird comes out, and with a little surprise special honor tonight, the Central Chargers, which actually started out as Towers, and the school is now gone, closed in 1990, merged with Broadway Junior High, and became Roosevelt Wilson Junior High School. So Bird is the factual leader of throwback in the state of West Virginia.
Mm-hmm. And I've noticed some other high schools have started to do things like that.
Yep. So in discussions as we speak is Broadway and a few others in the area, Norwood included, so we will see where that goes. Bird wins the tip. They're in the yellow. Their traditional starting lineup of Howell, Carrot, Sutherland, Hunsaker, and Currents. Bird comes in with a record of 9-5, number 9 in AAA, 5-1 in the Big Ten third. Grafton comes in with a record of 11-5, which is 13 in AAA, and they are 7-4 in the Big Ten, which brings them to fifth. Their starting lineup: Horn, Keener, Ray, Delaney, Massey. Pay attention as we move forward. We'll go through them, and you'll know who everybody is by the end of the game.
Looks like triangle and no. Let's see.
Had a few curl actions and got some screens there along the high post.
Hunsaker's guarding Keener.
Yeah.
And everybody else is in zone. Didn't look like a regular boxing one, though.
No, it did not. Bird came off a hard-fought win the other night at Lincoln, winning by 3 in the mid-40s. Kind of a slugfest, little ugly. We'll see how it comes out tonight. That's been Holly's shot here. That short corner comes out with a miss on the second possession.
But Grafton likes to push the ball.
Ray for 3. Offensive rebound 1. Blocked by Martina Howe. Number 11 is Kyla Sutherland off to Martina Howe, number 5. Martina's averaging 18, 5, 1 assist, 2 steals. Doing a nice job getting her shot, but being patient.
Good drive.
Chandy's become more aggressive lately, and that can be a good thing.
The stop ball. Good.
Nice dish. Nice 2-on-1. Assist Horn, bucket Ray. Ray's averaging 6 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Their leading scorers, Haley Horn, 19, 7, 3, and 3. Having a good year. Keener's averaging 16, 10, 3 assists, and 1 steal.
And only a sophomore.
Yeah, but both those are underclassmen, so they have some stuff returning next year. Grafton comes out in the man-to-man, or girl to woman-to-woman. Good cut by Carly. And right now I'd give the edge to Grafton with the energy 2 minutes into the game. 5:55 in the first quarter. Grafton's up 2-0. Bird's kind of a little sometimes notorious for
starting slow.
A little bit. They've had a couple good comebacks, and I think Shields, Coach Sturm, and Sheila know this, but DJ Bird and Chrisman are the good luck, as Bird is 5-0 at home and sub 500 on the road. There's a reason for that.
Yeah. Bird's now 2-3.
I don't mind this a bit just to see it, to make them shoot it from the outside and beat you.
Right. Stepped on the line.
On the line. You got some experience out here, too, with these referees. These guys have been around.
Yeah, this is a pretty good crew.
Yes, it is. Very lucky to have these guys. And as always, we got executive producer here, Stephen Kennedy, running the show. We thank him, and especially David Oliveria, the chairman, along with Eric Post, the AD, Dr. Jamie Looker, our principal, and Kelly Morrison Light as the newly appointed assistant principal. Turnover Central. We hope to limit those throughout the game, and we hope we don't play like the old middle school, junior high school. Hope we play more like a high school team. Still, 3 minutes in, Bird has not scored yet.
I'll tell you what Grafton has done. They've had to see some film or something on Bird, because they're staying right with the curl. They're not chasing to the corner.
No, they've hit the ball in the high post a couple times. That's the second time this possession.
Got a foul.
Reach in foul, Kyla Sutherland. Her first, team first. Looks like her sister's going to be coming in the ball game. Jada. Jada comes in for Chandy.
in the last home game against Liberty, she brought some good energy early. That
Yes.
After the first time out, kind of helped Bird separate themselves.
Now, I will tell you this. Grafton has not shot it well so far from outside. Nice crowd tonight. We got a couple yellow shirts in the stands to honor the Central Chargers. We'll see what kind of luck that brings. Grafton stays in their man-to-man defense. Bird's a little stagnant right now. We'll see what happens. Martina has not got a shot off, if I'm not mistaken,
she
yet.
hasn't taken one yet.
And I don't know if Carly has either.
No, they tried to throw it into her twice, turned it over.
Pretty good ball movement so far. Good patience.
They're moving the ball. I mean, they're not standing around. Just Grafton's doing a better job of getting through screens and moving their feet and playing in front of them.
Well, I do not think we'll be setting the first quarter record score tonight. Bump, but no foul. Good attempt at a dribble drive. 2-0, 3:55 left in the first. Good patience again by Bird.
Good drive.
Good dribble drive. Defensive rebound. Grafton is coached by Hartzell Keener, assisted by Logan Beltner, Bobby Beltner, and Richard Jones. Robert C. Bird is coached by Robert Shields, assisted by David Sturm, Shayla Hinter-Noble. Still only 2-0, 3:31. So if you bet the over-under for the first at 10, you're looking good.
Doing a good job of fronting Carter.
Yes.
They're making them throw it over top.
Keener is really giving him fits inside with her length. Yes. Now, if she starts to finish in the middle when she receives the ball at the high post, that's going to spell trouble for Bird.
1-3-1.
Yep. That long pass right there, that's a gimmick.
Exactly
That's what they want. Yep. Caught him off guard. Good change of defense by Coach Shields.
One thing Coach Shields does really well, changing defenses.
Yes. And I'd stay with it for a little bit longer. Just see, now you know what may work at halftime.
We're going to get another one.
Yes.
Grafton had the right idea on that. Good.
And that's one of those, again, she received that pass at the B and Bird, and that's just not a good place to be. Foul on Horn, her first, team first, I think.
Yeah, team first.
And I do like Grafton's uniforms. I like those away uniforms. Kind of a charcoal black, maybe. Kind of like the old Mountaineer helmet.
Yep.
Blue and yellow trim. Grafton above the numbers on the chest. If you can believe it, if Martina makes this one, they'd be leading 3-2 with 2:49 left in the first.
They probably have more turnovers than they have shot attempts.
Well, last night, too, in the high school boys game, Lincoln and Bird, it was a very slow first quarter, then all of a sudden kind of got moving. 1 of 2 for Martina, 3-2. Central/Bird up, 2:44 left. Good dribble drive by Ray. Nice dish. We'll give Grafton credit on both their buckets. Very nice dribble drives.
And to give and go against the 1-3-1, which is will hurt it. Ooh.
Kelsey Massey scored her first bucket of the game. Offensive foul, Bird, screen.
I don't know. Wow. Kind of looked like the defender tried to run through her instead of.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's Holly's second. Chandy Kearns returns to the game.
Now that time, Southern didn't come as far over.
No, and Bezos threw it to her extended hand. If I'm not mistaken, is that 3 turnovers and 5 possessions in the 1-3-1 so far?
1-3-1, yep.
And I will tell you, Grafton is hugging on the backside. So if somehow they can get the ball into the post, which they attempted again, or even a back door, Grafton's going to give up some easy baskets. Their help side defense does not look like it's anything special.
No. Well, they're just not. Well, they're not chasing to the corner, and they're. The Bird usually gets pretty easy buckets out of their
They do.
inbounds play. Oh no!
Now I'll tell you what's happening too. When
That's
Bird,
a good drive.
that's a nice dribble drive.
Oh.
When Bird's trying to receive the passes currently in tight situations, they're just extending one hand. They're not trying to catch it with 2.
They're going to have to come to the ball,
right.
too.
And so we've been pretty complimentary of Birds, usually their feet action and their movements. They're a little slow and a little lazy tonight. Good box out by Sutherland. Here's Keener again. Nice step through. If that's on Martina, that is her first. Team fourth. 12. Carly, her first.
Jada Sutherland.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. First one's good for Keener. 5-3 Grafton, 1:28 left in the first.
Grafton hasn't fouled very much either. There was only one foul.
And they've done a good job of altering shots. And again, look, they're fighting.
Just attacking the glass on the offensive end.
They have the juice so far tonight.
Yeah.
They have the want. They have the desire.
Bird is just not moving.
No. Now, fortunately, it's only a 2-point game.
Yeah.
And they are really finding Keener as an outlet almost. And she's just kind of hanging, waiting space.
But it's something when, Lewis County a couple of home games ago wouldn't throw the ball into the high post or
yes. Now, what's interesting there is she drove with the left. It's almost as if she knew she was going to lob it. That's something that they do. But Carly can offset that with her length.
Neither team really coming to the ball, though, on a pass, which is – but
neither – yeah, Grafton's just more aggressive on the offensive end inside 10-foot radius. And the only time that they've been lazy or a little uncomfortable is when the 1-3-1, they didn't know how to pass.
Right. Bird sit and pick screens off the – that's a good pass.
Yep. Again, Keener, effective
Her
the shot.
length,
Yep. And she was able to go back then and get the defensive rebound or at least get a hand on it.
Stop ball.
Good dribble drive by Ray. Body. That's foul on Carly. Jazzy's averaging 6 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, 1 steal. Off the right side of the rim. Horn is their leading scorer with 19 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Keener is 16, 10, 3 and 1. Second one's good. Ray is 6-3, 4 and 1 with assists and steals being the last 2 numbers. Delaney's 3-3, 1 and 1. Kelsey Massey's 2-3, 1 and 1. So nice spread for them both. Points and rebounds.
Got her. Oh, good ball pressure.
Yep. Bird goes back to the 2-3. It almost looked like a 3-2 for a minute. If you see they're throwing the ball expecting her to be there. They're not waiting. She's catching it in her regular motion.
Yeah, they're just throwing her open.
Yep. So at the end of 1, Grafton 8, Central Bird 3. We will be back. Welcome back. We want to obviously give a big shout out to Bear Contracting and Bridgeport Express Care, which you can see on your screen as our sponsors tonight, as well as City Construction and Dan Cava Buick Toyota. We appreciate everything that you do, not only for Robert C. Byrd, but in the community as well. Mm-hmm. Always good people. And on a selfish plug, this Saturday at 11:15, our administration has decided, because Robert C. Byrd is the host, for the regional swim meet. So we are going to try to go live at that time, 11:15 Saturday. And the penciled and permanently marked some announcers that are going to be there. One, the one and only Melanie Springer. Mm-hmm. So good for her. She's been around the block with this stuff. Ben Davison has agreed to help, and we appreciate that. And we'll work on a few others that we are trying to nail down the schedule for time so that everybody can kind of get involved.
That'd be awesome for
Yeah, Rowdy Gaines was unavailable.
Right, I can get
But it is going to be, the first and hopefully of many of something like that. So we want to thank the RCD administration willingness to do that, as well as the Bridge for allowing it to happen. Foul on Grafton. Reach in.
Massey's second.
And that could end up being a big deal somewhere along the line. Because I don't think they have subbed tonight if I'm...
Mira Moore and Kendall Sturm in the game for Bird.
Yeah.
And Massey's been guarding Martina.
Yes. Almost.
Yes. Nice.
That's a big shot right now. Was that Jada Sutherland?
Yeah.
Good for her. And
she walked.
Yes. But again, Keener is everybody's outlet. She is the one. They just throw the ball and hope that she gets it in.
Well, they do it good. They get a ball to in the middle of the court, whether it's in that or at the foul line.
It's almost the European type of style.
Yeah.
Of way where she just runs to a spot. They kind of throw it in the air and give her time to get there and go with it.
And they keep the floor spread.
Yes, they do.
She has space to work.
As of right now, Grafton is really organized.
And I like that Coach Shields now has been going to a ball screen.
Yes. That's 2 on Horn, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's 2 on Horn and 2 on Massey. And they haven't even attempted to go to the bench even with 2 fouls for them.
No. 8-5, 7:13 left in the second quarter.
Go right back to the ball screen.
So if anybody wants a Dougie Layfield update, he does have his hot dog from the concession stand. Martina's got a one-on-one, but it's kind of hard to get it. They don't care where the ball is at all. Another turnover, Bird. It's going to get a little frustrating, but it's a long game. You've already cut the deficit to 3.
Well, as many times you turn the ball over, you're still in the ball game. It's not a little 2-2-1 action by Bird. Keener does not leave the middle of the floor.
No, she does not. She's always there. Her hands are above her shoulders often.
And they throw the ball up to where she can catch.
Yes. And great decision by her in kicking it back out. No rush. Grafton runs pretty good offense. Because they pass to one side, then they come back when the ball gets reversed. They look at the corner, then Keener just dives to the rim.
Their first look is inside before they do anything.
Yes. And these dribble drives remind me a little bit of the Emma Elliott drives with Liberty.
Yeah.
Just I go, you stop me, and if you don't, I'm going to the rim. And most of the time, sometimes it's either, we all know this, make, miss, or a foul. 2 to 3 are good.
Yes.
And in today's world where you're allowed to kind of take a Euro and take a little bit longer to make the decision, it's easier to sometimes to get to the rim and see how it develops.
There, that's what she's got to do. She can dribble side to side.
That's an excellent pick and pop.
Yeah. They're running ball screen earlier. She's just going sideways. You're going to either have got to go or give your big a chance to roll.
I do think that there's a run in Bird before the half.
Yeah.
Or half.
This is almost a compacted 1-3-1.
Yep. And you heard it downstairs. You hear Grafton hit it one time. And really that has been the best looking three-point shot up to this point for Grafton. All the others were off enough to make it uncomfortable. Short. Good offensive rebound by Kendall Stern. Thought there might have been a little bit of some contact there. And I'll give Grafton credit. They get out on a break, and they do a nice job of those bounce passes as they attack, trying to create advantages. They are really good at.
And Keener might have got that call if she'd have been a little stronger to the basket.
Yes, the same thing. Yes, the same thing with with Kendall Stern. Well, we don't have a lot of markings on our score sheets up here up to this point. Good pull-up by Martina. So far, she has 5. With Jada Sutherland had the other pull-up. 8-7, 4:36 left. Second quarter.
And if you're Bird, that's the type of pass you want.
Yes,
you don't want it to go forward.
No. First of all, it allows you to get back, and it does not create a good advantage for them offensively. And any deflection like that just continues to make it more and more uncomfortable for the offensive team.
Grafton subbing for the first time.
Yeah. Emma Johnson comes into the game, a senior. And Holly's coming back in. Holly Hunsaker, even with the 2 fouls, she's coming back in for Mia Moore. And Kyla Sutherland came back in for Kendall Sturm. So Bird has the 2 Sutherlands, Karats, Hunsaker, Howell.
Good moment.
Yep. Letting a few things go here and there.
They are.
Good block by Keener again affecting the game.
Mm-hmm. Her length has definitely affected Bird so far.
And currently Grafton has Horn, Keener, Ray, Delaney, and Johnson in the game. Horn at the line for 2. Off the back iron. Right now, Grafton, on my stats, is 3 of 5 from the line. Bird is 1 of 2 so far tonight.
Wow, she came across the lane.
Yes. I do think at halftime, Bird will be able to make plenty of adjustments.
Yeah,
if
Coach should definitely make an adjustment.
And they're easy to see.
Yeah.
Short.
He just looks slow motion right now.
Yes. Grafton almost seems that it's trained to throw to Keener no matter what. Anytime there's a dribble drive, you're looking for those hands above her shoulders and they're throwing it to her. And she's doing a great job of catching it.
Grafton's went to a 2-3 now. And this is usually Bird's pattern of play right here.
Yes, it is.
We talked about it the last home game. When they need a bucket, that's where they go.
Yes, they do.
Just run that little
down screen.
Let her come back out.
Grafton tries the answer off the back iron. All of a sudden, it's 10-10.
And we haven't played that well yet.
No. I was wondering if they would switch out from the zone, but it's kind of hard to do that to change defenses and on a miss. Just take your time. Let Martina run baseline if you want. And Holly likes that short corner shot, so this is that dribble drive down the gut. You know, one more, you got to find her quick if you're the other team. But because of them trying to find her, it does allow you. That's really the first time in probably 8 or 10 possessions that Bird has had a chance for a good offensive rebound. Yeah. For the most part, Keener's either blocked it or somehow affected a shot to where it was a bad miss.
Yeah, this might be the first time that it's Bird's ball. Grafton had the ball to start the quarter.
Yes.
I don't think we had a jump.
Well, all referees seem to agree with it. I don't see anybody, coaching staff of Bird is not making a big deal of it, and I'm sure Grafton's fine with it. 10-10, 2:22 left in the second.
More than anything, this has fit Bird's style, though, even though it's been kind of sluggish.
Yes. I'd be interested in the second half if they don't just basically lay off all the outside shooters, because I don't think Grafton has made a 3, nor have they looked real smooth yet.
No, not yet.
Neither team has called a timeout, if I'm not mistaken.
Good pass.
Yes. Way to find space.
Keener again.
Yes, and without Carly Karats in there, which she's at the scorer's table, I have 7 for Keener right now, 7 of the 12.
That's what I have too.
Martina has 8 of the 10, so.
Don't have Martina or.
Yeah. Let's see what Bird does for offense. Foul on Emma Johnson, her first. Jada Southern will be going to the line for 2. Or excuse me, Kyla Sutherland. This is big for her just to see the ball go in the rim for her because
Yeah,
she's going to have some opportunities in the second half.
She hit that little jump shot earlier in this quarter. And
Yes, she did. Hunsaker sits with her, too. And Moore goes out. Sturm, Howe, Currents, Sutherland, and Carly Karotz for Bird. Sometimes those ponytails make it hard to see numbers for the opposing team when you don't know the players off the back of your hand. Horn, Keener, Ray, Long on that shot. Delaney and Johnson.
Bird back. Oh.
I will say that for as well as Grafton passes on fast breaks, their passing in the backcourt is there's our first three of the game. That might give Grafton a little bit of confidence from the outside. Delaney for three. Her first points of the game. 15-11 Grafton. Minute to go. But what I was getting ready to say is they try to throw chest passes and almost face-to-face passes, which is an easy way to deflect it.
In the backcourt.
Yes. Bird got 2 steals and numerous deflections up to this point because of that.
So in the first quarter, where Bird had 4 fouls and
Yes.
Grafton had the 1, now Grafton with the 4. If I'm Bird with a minute to go, maybe drive the ball, see if you can't get to the foul line.
And we talk about this a lot, but let's try to win the last 54 seconds of the quarter. Whether you get it tied or take the lead or just either way, don't go down by more than 4. Swing it one more. Keener got caught right there on that screen.
Yeah.
I'm sure Hartzell Keener at halftime is going to ask them
if they like that.
Yeah, if they read the scouting report.
Nice.
There's one of those passes again.
Yep.
I feel bad I didn't do deflections to start, but that's at least 10. Easy.
Oh, turn him. Don't foul here.
And sometimes Grafton's probably aggression and going forward hurts them a little bit.
Little jump stop there, maybe get some dribble back out.
Yes. Both teams seem a little flux, maybe currently.
Yeah, it's been a.
Yep. 18 seconds to go. Let's see what happens. Bird's down 1. Whether you score or not, get a good shot that you go into halftime knowing.
Yeah, run something and
right.
It's going to come. She's going to curl back down out. Here it comes.
Same thing. No, she doesn't have
She's
no
open
clue.
again.
The center tried to get out there. Keenan with another defensive rebound. So at halftime, 15-14 on Central Throwback Night. We will be back right after this. And we're back here as both teams start to come back onto the floor. So, Deej, give me your first half thoughts.
Kind of sluggish both ways. A lot of turnovers, a lot of missed shots. I think both teams are playing hard. But we'll see what adjustments are made at halftime for both teams. I liked when Bird went to the high ball screen. I thought that kind of, as long as they attacked the rim and didn't dribble side to side. And I think no matter what Grafton does, they got to keep throwing the ball to Keener. When they stopped throwing the ball to her a little bit, their offense kind of went stagnant.
Most of it. Grafton is good getting out quickly.
Yeah.
Getting some, even on 2-on-2 or 3-on-3, their passing is good enough in the final 10 feet to get baskets. Mm-hmm. I would assume Grafton will go back to the man because when he went zone, Martina
Bird had a hard time getting shots in the main.
Yes, they did. I'm assuming Bird might try to switch up defenses often.
You might see a little more ball pressure by Coach Shields here.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Carly basically guards Keener anywhere in the lane, and then you play a 4-person zone.
Yeah.
I do think pressure can get to Grafton at certain times, but Bird can't have 3 people running at the dribbler and then get beat on the backside.
Right.
And I'll also say this, and had just kind of watching the Lincoln game 2 nights ago on TV. Because of Bird's schedule, they have not had a mental break.
No, they're not going to. They've been every game they've been in has been close, but a couple games.
Right, so even the games they win against really good teams, Lewis and Wheeling Central, you had to fight. Even the game against Lincoln was a grinded out. Now, to their credit, they're playing a really good schedule. The flip side is sometimes it's nice to have a day break here or there. And just to kind of get
that's Coach Shields, no matter.
It is
coaching baseball.
Exactly.
They're going to play the best schedule.
Right.
And really, we were talking to somebody before the game about this. In baseball, softball, basketball, why would you not do that? Because you just get yourself ready. Tournament time.
Just go.
So it's a little different than football or some of the sports like that where.
Yes. So Grafton comes out with their starting lineup of Horn, Keener, Ray, Delaney, Massey. I have Keener with 7 of the 15. She may have every rebound that's gone off the rim on either end of the floor. She's affected almost any shot.
She's definitely double-digit rebounds.
And they're very good at looking for. I do like kind of like the 4-guard personnel for Grafton along with Keener.
And they went back to Maine.
Yes, and rightfully so. Sutherland.
We got to give it to her.
Karats, Howe, Hunsaker, and Curran, same starting 5 for Bird. Now, Carly took a kind of a page out of the book of Grafton with the Euro a little bit, kind of slowed it down.
That's a good dribble drive for her.
Great.
Caught her top the key.
And that's Keener's only her first, and I know that she has 5 blocks tonight and numerous alterations. Carly makes the first one, all knotted up at 15, 7:46, third quarter, February 1st, 2024. Thank you again for staying with us and making us part of your evening.
It's both of them.
Yep.
She's the first player tonight to get both of them in the trip.
Oh, very true. There's that pass. They cannot do a chest pass. No, you can't. We've said that numerous times. It's got to be either a good bounce pass and or the receiver has to create a better angle. Somewhere along the line, it's got to be that way.
You got it the same way there. You got to have a bounce pass might be better than.
I do like the way Ray attacks the rim right here.
Yeah.
Yes. And in an ugly game that's kind of like this, it's hard to ref it, it's hard to play it, it's hard to watch it, it's hard to call it. It's just awkward.
Everything's muddied up.
Yes. It's like when your child says, I love you and thank you, and then they throw a tantrum because they don't and throw jackets and clothes everywhere.
But if Ray might take one more dribble right there, she might not run into that charge.
Yep. And she's not afraid to go solo and tack the rim by herself. Martina for 3. Got to find her early.
I got her with 14.
Yes. That's again, good pressure. Good run by Carly, too, on the backside. Nice in and out dribble by Martina. Over to Sutherland. Let's see if Bird runs some offense here. Looks like he got a kind of some type of setup. Down screen both ways. Got a pop. Nobody there. Better break the 5 count.
There you go.
Carly with the back door to Martina.
Nice. So Coach Shields goes horns or whatever you want to say. They're two bigs
Yes.
at the elbow.
Yes. So was it 15 all or 15-14 a half?
It's 15-14.
So Birds on a 7-0 run.
Mm-hmm. Martinez first foul.
Yes.
But he went different when, however you want to call it. Everybody calls it a little different when you go up
Right.
there. But throw it to the high post, get a backdoor cut, and got a layup.
And when somebody's hugging, the best way sometimes to break it, we talked about earlier in the first half.
Yeah.
If they're hugging, the backside's open one way, whatever verbiage you want to use.
Mm-hmm.
Do not there.
Got through it.
If Grafton takes anything away from this game, it's attention to detail with their passing, of just catching it and throwing
Yeah,
it.
because their offenses, you can see where they're wanting to throw the ball, and it's open.
Yes, another
There
back
it is
door.
again.
Now that was a legitimate foul on a smackdown. All of a sudden, Keener's got two.
Now, if she stays straight up right there, she probably doesn't get the call.
Agreed. Because Martina has to change the angle of her shot and the release point, and it's just too hard.
Because nowadays they went to the rule, which is good now for bigs. They can jump in the air
Yes.
as long as they stay straight.
And they're better at calling that.
Yes.
(22-15), 6:09 left. Up and in. 23-15, 9-0 run to start the third quarter. And what we said at a halftime, that they'll make some adjustments. It slows it down right here. Now just pack it in around Keener. And all you got to do is put a hand up for the shooters. You don't have to chase. Just everybody recognize where Keener is.
Nice catch.
Yes, it is.
That's gonna be
You almost want Keener to just let if she's going to catch it, just get right on her back.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to steal it. Don't try to do anything. She is good. As soon as she catches, have a second person come in and start to reach. Because she does have a high dribble as she attacks, which is fine. But she has great hands. I don't know if she's actually missed a pass.
No, she hadn't even fumbled a pass.
What do you guys call that in football? Your catch radius? She has a good
big catch rate. That's 3 on Jada.
Well,
Kayla, I'm sorry. Kyla. Short corner.
there it is. Now that is what I love, the way how they all kind of squeezed right there.
Mm-hmm.
They actually anticipated it. Good run by Carly. Now that's 3 on her really quick.
Yeah.
This game has changed dramatically in less than 3 minutes.
Just by little adjustments they've made on the
Yes.
offensive end.
Kenny Keener now has 3. Carly's at the line for 2. Still a 9-0 run at the beginning of this quarter. Carly was 2 for 2 earlier. It's all right. Jada comes in for Chandy Currents. Chandy and Holly are doing their thing like always, being glued, doing their thing, giving effort, using their head. (10-0 run, 24-15. That's fine. You slowed them down. Now you just start to squeeze on Keener. There you go.
Earlier in the first half, they were able to attack the basket off that.
Correct. Or get right to Keener early.
Yeah. If I'm Grafton, I almost throw it to her when the ball goes on top of the point guard.
She's much, whether the lane line extended or anything else, but do not do it from the post or from the below the free throw line, because that's actually 14 fouls on Grafton already. Because Bird is starting to recognize where the entry pass was coming from.
Now Mass has picked up her third.
It's not good for them.
2 shots with 15 fouls.
Oh, that was the 5th. Excuse me. I said the 4th. So let's see if Chandy gets either just 1 or 2. This is going to be big because she's going to start to get some open shots. Kendall Stern comes in for Kyla Sutherland. First one off left for Chandy. Excuse me, for Holly. Long.
Keener with another rebound.
I'm just going to – there's another one of those – I'm just going to change Keener's name to rebound.
Yeah, she grabs everything.
Now, that's a great penetration pitch. Good aggression.
Good
I like her effort. I like her strength. I like everything about the way she plays.
She worked on that one.
Yes, she did. Her and Ray do a good job of combination together. And then with Delaney complimenting them is a really nice group.
And Huntsaker's picked up her third.
And Massey has done a pretty good job on Martina, especially the first half. That's their first point of the third quarter.
I got her for her first point.
Yes, I do too.
And she leads them in scoring.
She got a simple shot. No wasted motion in that. Grafton calls a timeout. 30 seconds. We're going to stay here. So, Deej, we're halfway through the third quarter for the most part. 11-2 so far in the advantage of Bird. What have you seen different in the third quarter than what you saw in the first half?
Just a little adjustment Coach Shields made to start this third quarter, putting both bigs at the elbows and then running on back door because they're hugging so much that there's no backside help on it.
And I do think Grafton, I don't know how they play, so this may not be fair. It is hard to play the way they're playing the entire time defensively.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're not sub as much as they sub.
Because you're already stressed about turnovers. You don't want to be the person that turns it over in the backcourt or near half court.
And then give up the back door on the other end.
Yes. But these are two evenly matched teams. It's a good Big Ten game. A wonderful evening of throwback, honoring Central.
I like the uniforms.
I do like the yellow pops pretty well with the blue trim. And if you ever go to where Central was or Towers, it's kind of hard to imagine that there's actually school there with parking.
And that gym was something else to have to shoot in.
You couldn't shoot, so don't even say that. And what's funny, there was a second gym that was off to the side that was probably better that you'd rather play in. Good pull up from Sutherland. She's done a good job with that.
That was the advantage Coach Roby and his teams had back then.
Yes. Now, watch next time if you saw it right there. Sometimes Bird has all their offensive rebounders below the foul line. It happened a couple times at Lincoln the other night. I think Keener adjusted that one if she didn't get a piece of it. She at least affected a shot. But sometimes Bird gets caught watching.
Yeah.
And everybody too close to the rim in the transition game for the opposing team is wide open.
Yeah, you at least try to have one player back.
Right. I don't know what this is right here. I don't know if it's a 2-2-1 or a 2-1-2 kind of offset. There's another – they were automatically looking for Keener like to throw the lob, but almost what NBA does when they throw it in and kind of wait for the guy to come in from the backside. Good skip pass.
Good
Keener
dive.
Yes, Keener dive. Just stay behind her.
Nice.
I love that spin move.
Yeah.
She has great footwork. And with what, Keener's only a
She's only
sophomore, so she has huge upside. You could almost dribble drive every single person on Grafton trying to get to the rim with 5 fouls with still 3 minutes to go. Just take her one-on-one. And good patience, though. And if Keener's not going to guard Carly, eventually Carly's going to pull that trigger. I think it's more of a box and one. Good strength by Kendall. Good dive right here. Good pump fake. Great patience. And because of all the JV and Jada getting minutes here and there and everywhere, that allows to be comfortable in that type of position. Grafton's
Good
a little,
pass.
out of wax. Good pull up. Nice looking shot. And that might be their first field goal of the second half. 26-19.
But I like what like you said, Bert should try to dribble the ball. But I like what Grafton does is they let Keener play the paint.
And play around
sometimes
her.
that's intimidation by the other team to try to go to the rim.
And all of a sudden, even on Grafton's getting a little loose defensively.
Yeah.
That's a nice down-the-gut type of play. They had a good possession the other time. That's not a bad foul.
No. And that's the pass we were saying they needed to make from there.
Well, DJ, if any coaching position comes open, me and you should take it.
Yeah, let's see.
26-19, 1:55 left in the third. Kearns comes back in.
Not a bad thing for Bird right there. That's Kyla's fourth.
Let her rest the rest of the way. She's actually having a really good second half.
Nice.
Oh.
Wow.
And when you try to save it like that, sometimes it's just easy to start all the way down the other end of the floor. Good thought, but that's another example of sometimes maybe not coming to the ball quick enough, soon enough, and understand there's somebody on your back. But when the ball goes to Keener, she catches it.
Mm-hmm.
Good shot by Horn, a little short.
Look good from here? Or?
It did.
I like this by Coach Shields letting Martina handle the ball.
Yeah. And there's no rush right here. Make them guard you. I don't know. There's one of Bird's passes now getting stolen. Martina's down, not getting up right away.
Took a little bit of a shot to the chin.
Yeah. And that is team foul 5, so Grafton will be shooting the double bonus here in the third quarter. Myra Moore coming into the game. Bird has all five timeouts. Grafton has 4. 1:24 left in the third. Myra Moore coming in.
Neither team's been really good for the foul line tonight. Right?
Yes. Is this Ray at the line? Yes. Mm-hmm. Jazzy Ray at the line shooting 2. First one's up. Good. The last thing you want if you're Bird is let them get on a little bit of a run here and close the gap.
Close out the quarter.
Mm-hmm. Second one, no good.
And Keener still affected that.
Yes, she did. It's amazing what happens when you play hard and stay active.
Yeah.
I'd be interested. I didn't look before of the sectionals seedings of where Grafton is and who's in it and who all they play.
I'm not sure.
Because they're going to be a tough out.
Yeah.
I mean, we can look it up on the phone anytime, but, I mean, it's not the most important thing right now. But I would not want to see them the first round of the section. Bird's doing a good job ball moving here. We're under a minute, 26-20. Don't waste any possessions.
Ooh.
Missed shot by Moore, kind of a tough angle. Ray dribbles down, nothing. Swings it over to Horn. Keener with her hands up. You know what? She did a great job there. She kept it above her shoulders and kicked it right back where it came from. Dribble drive. Carly with the rebound. 19 seconds to go.
Sure, Bird maybe try to hold the last shot.
Yes, and whether you get a shot off or not, you just didn't let them score, which is good.
Right.
You're going to go up hopefully at least 6 when you were down 1.
Just stay there, Carl.
Right.
Ooh, feet got
with 3 seconds, we got 26-20. We got a double bonus for Sutherland, who's shooting it well lately. Be interested.
Ray picked up her second.
Mm-hmm. Well, fans are treated to another good game.
Yeah, this one's going to come down to the.
It'll come down the last few minutes, either way. Long on the first.
Number 1 checking in for Bird. Washington?
I don't know. Second one. That's actually a big foul shot to go up 27-20.
Yeah,
just one extra point here or there. 27-20 in front of Central/Robert C. Byrd. We will be back. You can see both coaching staffs talking and seeing who's entering for each team, talking about who has how many fouls and things. This is a very tight game for both teams, both for Big Ten seedings, personal win-loss, all of that. Been a good game.
Good for both teams come tournament time, too.
Oh, this is fantastic.
We're not that far away now.
No, you're really not. So on the upcoming Bird schedule is at Elkins on the 3rd, North Marion home on the 5th, at Preston on the 6th, Fairmont Senior home on the 8th, and then Logan, East Fairmont, and Ritchie County to finish it out. I didn't put the dates down. Grafton, I had their schedule somewhere, but I don't see it right here. But all these games are big for either development, whether it be a JV game, whether it be tight game with score, trying to change offense to defense on the fly, any of that. Crowd has stayed, so thank you to all of them.
And watching Grafton play, like you said, they're going to be a tough out.
Oh, and they're going to be a good team here next year as well.
Yeah.
I like their team. They have plenty of athleticism, plenty of size, plenty of strength, plenty of skill. Beginning of the 4th, 27-20. Your Bird Lady Eagles on top. Burst comes out in the 2-3 zone. Bigs are just kind of going Xing here a little bit. Keener keeping her hands up. Pull for 3. No good. As long as Keener doesn't get the offensive rebound.
Out.
Yeah. You're just trying to not let the ball get within 10 feet of the rim. If the team you're playing has only scored 20 in 3 quarters, you're hoping that the 4th is the same way. That's a good-looking shot by Horn. No good. Nobody. You cannot get away from Keener. If you just have to stand beside her. There is absolutely no reason to leave her.
Bird's ball. And if you watch that, if we had a replay on that, as soon as the ball was shot, she went to the other side of the rim.
She read it as the ball was in the air and where it was going.
Which we talked about Bird sometimes. They just kind of stand and watch.
Yes. Now, on this press, if you notice, Southern already threw a bounce pass to Martina. I know that one was deflected, but it was much better of getting low and making – Nobody put your hands down to the ground to play defense. You never have hands by your ears, and you never have hands by your ankles.
From the time you can play.
Yes.
Hands up.
Looks like Grafton comes out at 1-3-1 with Keener at the top.
That's a good move right there.
The right thought. Everything was correct except the ball did not get to where it wanted to be.
That's a long body to have on top of that one.
Yes, it is. And it may be something where you put somebody on a high post, just let them go elbow to elbow, because they're not going to be able to guard both a high and a low on that type of scenario. Bird comes out in the 2-3 here. Keener's going to dive down here. There you go. Good job, Holly. Way to mark that.
Good pass there.
The bottom of the 2-3 zone is too worried about the players on the wings. And they continue to step forward, and all somebody's doing is staying below the block.
It's hard to teach kids. They think they got to rush right out there on.
What's Grafton made? 1 3-pointer tonight? First half, left wing.
Yep.
Good pass by Martina. Just be patient. Good job, Holly. Now Bird has become the very good post interior passing team. Excellent pass by Holly Hunsaker to Kendall Sturm. And again, not to revert to last year, but that's what Bird did a really good job of last year, was passing with inside 15 feet. That was a great job, passing and catching.
Good pass. You have to get a body on her as soon as the ball goes in the air.
Yes.
Find a body, then find the ball.
Grafton Center 2-2-1, and I like this press for them. There's nothing wrong with this. I'll just wait for them to come to you. That's it.
They're behind it.
Now, that's twice kind of Martina's been caught right before half court. So now next time, maybe fake it and then swing it back to the person behind you. Just calling the offense right here. Looks like we're going to have a ball screen. Martina dribble drives into the post. Offense. Foul on Jazzy Ray for Grafton. Somebody's going to foul out by the end of the night.
War of attrition now.
Yes. So in the first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, there's been two points scored. Push off all Argentina. So right now, if you do some simple math, you got 6 minutes to go, a little under. Grafton hasn't scored. Bird's only scored 2.
It's almost the start of, or it's almost like the first quarter. All
Yes,
over again.
yes. Which is perfectly fine for the homestanding Lady Eagles. Or Lady Chargers, I guess it would be. Good dribble drive by Horn. I like that move a lot. Good strength. Keener again. Those were 3 great shots. There's really –
you cannot give that up on every trip.
No, you can't give it up, and you got to make. It depends who you're cheering for or what you're watching for. Grafton stays in the man-to-man, doing some ball screens. Good patience.
Keener is not really guarding anyone until they touch the ball.
Correct. You could
Which is smart.
Yeah, somewhere along the line, Grafton may have to start to double team the dribbler here. I don't know if Grafton has a run in them. We said earlier Bird did, and they did right at the beginning of the third quarter. They historically get a run somewhere along the line. Timeout, 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 timeout.
Wow, we got timeout. One team yelling for timeout, one team yelling for a walk.
Yep. Good pull up by Ray, 15-footer off the back iron. Nice offensive rebound. Good pass to Keener. Nice use of the backboard. She is really doing a good job. That was simplistic and everything. Let's see if we have a 60 or a 30. I did not see.
Looks like we're going to get a full timeout.
Full timeout, so we'll be back right after this. Most of the time in a game like this, we say you get your money's worth, but because of the levy, and thank you for all the people that voted yes for it, everybody over 65 and students get in for free. So, but we are thankful for the people that are here, and we have had some really good games here at Bird on the RCBSN.
Yeah.
If you take Lewis County, Wheeling Central, now this game, just that by itself has been good. So, Deej, if you're Grafton, what are you thinking here the last 4:37?
Yeah, you're going to have to pressure the ball at some point. Either run a double at it or Bird's just going to keep running a little bit of a weave as they're doing and waste take time down. And you've not really had a run at any point so far tonight. You're going to have to generate your own offense at this point.
And I'd be interested to see if Bird goes back to the backdoor play of a quick one.
Yeah.
And if you're Robert C. Bird, what are you looking to do here the last 4:30?
Don't turn the ball over. And take good shots. I mean, you don't turn the ball over, take good shots. Simple basketball. Make the right reads.
Yep, we got Carly going one-on-one on the post, trying to hold off Horn. Sutherland can't find her.
Somebody's got to come to
and
the
they got to
ball.
call another timeout. So that took 17, 19 seconds off the clock. Tried to get a post up. It's hard sometimes to run a simple set like that, even though it seems like it
30 seconds.
we'll stay here for this.
I like what Coach Show's doing. He's trying to go to a two-person game right now, but you got to have third in the post right away. You can't wait.
Very much so. And it is uncomfortable at a high school level as a guard trying to find the right time to pass.
Yeah.
And Horn's a good physical, strong player that doesn't give up anything easy.
And it's hard. If you don't third in the post a lot, it's hard to third in there.
Oh. Listen, it's a skill set that people practice in college.
Right.
You know, there's a drill called break the angle, and there's a drill because there's a reason. So Bird will come out with the ball on the sideline. They now have 4 timeouts left.
Grafton has 3.
Yeah, so and then there's only 1 foul, team foul apiece. Now we're going back to Martina in the block. Not there.
But Grafton is sagging off the other side.
And they should.
Yeah.
Martina with the turnover, trying to pass to Carly.
There, Kayla, you just want to move your feet. You don't want to reach.
There's her 5th that they called on Kyla, right?
Yeah. And they did.
That's her 5th, if I'm not. Yeah. No. Larry Rabbit Snyder letting the referee know. Always dependable.
I don't know if that foul was on her.
It was. He called it on her.
I mean, I know he called it
Yeah,
on her.
but if they actually it were her or her sister. I tried to pawn her sister off. I was her. Rabbit is Bird's one and only scorekeeper. Any day that ends in a Y means golf.
Or some type of sporting event.
Yes. Kendall Sturm enters the game. So Bird's down a starter. You're halfway through the fourth quarter, 29-22. Horn for three.
Backside. There's that backside.
Yes. That kind of changed the vibe all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. Now you're a little bit nervous if you're Central.
Roll.
But Keener's right there kind of on the help side. Somebody for Bird is going to have to step up. Why you left Martina.
Good
Great
rebound.
job, Carly Karotz. And that's her fourth. If Bird scores any one of these two foul shots, that might have been Carly Karotz's best offensive rebound of the season.
She went after it both hands.
Yes, and even when her right hand got caught up in traffic, she held on to it, then dumped it back to Martina. And you can see the little bit of anger in Martina, like, let's do this. Which is what you got to have.
Oh, yeah.
But somebody for Bird may have to step up and be another scorer here at the end other than Martina Howe. That offensive rebound counts as a compliment score.
Hockey assist.
Yes. But a Hunsaker, a Sturm, or Sutherland need a dribble drive or a little pull-up just to create a break. 30-25, 3:27 left in the fourth. Martina for her second of two. First one's good, and so is the second. So Martina's having an excellent scoring game. And she's got knocked down a couple times in the first half. She kind of fell on her ankle, knee. And grab it with two. Again, pressure gave Grafton a little bit of trouble there.
That's a long pass to make
it is.
right there.
That's the quarterback running to his right and throwing
Turn
it back.
to the, don't throw it that way.
31-25. Bird up 6.
Don't be laid over the middle.
No. And I have no problem with Keener running. Horn short. Way to go get it. And I will tell you this, I will let Keener run from short corner to short corner. I don't want, if I'm Bird, I want Keener down low like that. She's easier to find. And plus, when you look for it, it means you're not looking at the high post for the other player. Backside three again, Horn was open. Yep.
See, I think Grafton can get that right there, but it has to be from the top.
Yes. Excellent pass on the backside. Oh. 50-50 call.
If you watch Grafton throw the ball from the left wing to the top of the key, the way Bird rotates back, if they throw it right back to the left wing, they got a shot.
31-25, 2:45 to go. Be interested to see what type of offensive set we run here. Good hesitation. Good patience by Holly. Good strength. Kelsey's having a good game, number 12 for Grafton. I kind of like her. She has grit. She just kind of plays. She's a great compliment to the rest of the crew. Mm-hmm. And right now, Grafton is not getting perturbed either.
No, they're not. Just playing hard.
Yep. Good kick out by Keener. Good dribble drive in the lane by Horn. A little bit of a runner reach. Sutherland.
And some extended minutes for Jada now.
Yeah, it is. And Kendall Sturm, both of them. Mm-hmm. 2 for Horn at the line. She made them earlier, and she makes this one. And I'll tell you what, these girls' games have been well attended.
Yeah. For
both teams, not just the RCB side that we can see easily. We don't see the visiting team as well, but we hear it, and they are well attended. 31-27.
She has 7 in this half.
Yes.
Good job by Carly handling the ball right there. It's going to be Horn's third.
If I'm Horn, I'm keep being aggressive.
Yeah. At least for one more chance.
Oh, yeah. 2:15 to go, 4-point game.
See if Bird gets that open three for Martina in the corner. Oh, they're going to go man out of bounds.
So the lob to Mark. Those passes tonight of kind of trying to lead somebody in the post has not worked well for Bird tonight. And if you also notice, the defensive transition was not at its peak there either. There was kind of hesitation of how fast and how hard to run back. Everybody's staying around.
Yeah, it's a 4-point game.
Yes. 2 minutes to go.
Good rebound. Get out of there. Oh.
And if you notice, too, Grafton does a great job of give and goes a lot. They tried to do it in the first half with the presses.
I have 4 on Ray, but
Horn's banged up a little bit.
Kind of rolled her ankle a little bit under the rim.
And just one of those games both ways where it's
just physical.
Yeah, uncomfortable, kind of knees and hips and elbows hitting. Nobody's dirty at all. It's just kind of
playing hard.
Yeah. What's that basketball game we used to jump off the trampoline they used to show on TV?
Slam ball.
Yeah, this is kind of like slam ball tonight, minus the trampolines and the dunks. And the helmets.
Yeah.
And the cage.
Elbow pads. Good move.
Wow. That was a nice spin with the left.
Yeah. Now we're getting a little bit of.
Yeah, this is going to be ugly. Oh.
Somebody call timeout.
Yes. How about we just kind of take a little bit of a break, go to concession stand, be like at the movies where it says, go get some popcorn and a drink.
And Keener just picked up her 5th.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
She should be proud of herself.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah, she's good. She's really good. And it's kind of neat sometimes, since me and you don't know the girls growing up. Like we didn't play soccer with them at U8 or U10. Or It's neat seeing these girls and what they do and where they're going to be. And we've seen some good teams this year. We keep going back. Lewis, Wheeling, and this. Been very good. Holly at the line for 2.
Of course, we'll get to see East Fairmont here in a couple weeks.
Oh, boy. They put a little whooping on Lewis the other night, too. They kind of just keep coming.
Get a North Marion team in here. It's perennial powerhouse every year.
Holly 1 of 2. Good timeout by Coach Shields. He will give a full. So we'll be back from right after this. We're back. Another good performance by 7-time state champion, our cheerleading team. 128-32-27. Deej, what do you got? Oh, hey, quick plug. Make sure you go to Thelma's for lunch between 10 and 4.
Yeah, let's go. I open back up on Monday. And
potato sausage sandwich. It's coming. A little bit of yum sauce with my fries. It's coming. So we appreciate all the local restaurants. Please stay open. From the Caboose with their sponsorship here. Vito's reopened. Still miss their spaghetti, though. I still miss an old Dave's Delight.
Yeah.
Here comes Grafton, tacking from our right to left.
Bird a little man-to-man here?
Oh, looks like it. Or I
guess
matchup
zone?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's man.
Oh, man. Slipped out of her. And I guess you can kind of do that without Keener, right?
Yeah.
That's a shame. That was a good dribble drive that probably should have been a bucket.
Yeah, she just lost it.
Yeah, and a 3-point game is a lot different than a 5-point game as you approach 1 minute to go.
It's 4 on Horn. This is going to be
2 shots for Carly. I don't want to say this can seal it, but it's kind of uncomfortable as has been the score. So what did Grafton have at the end of the third? 7? Yeah. Or excuse me, 20 at the end of the third. I'm
20,
sorry.
yeah.
So they've scored 7. They're kind of staying in that little window there.
Probably been the whole game, 8-7.
So I think the one difference was the Birds' third quarter.
Yeah, they scored 17 in the third.
Oof. Makes a difference. Obviously, when you score more than the other team, kind of helps you give a chance to win, right? 33-27.
They scored more than 12. That's
1:05 left. Carly's up and good. Almost a steal by Sutherland in the backcourt. Here comes Ray across midcourt. Nice dump down the horn. And 2. Call timeout. Good timeout by Grafton. We're going to stay here no matter what. 4:30. Birds up 5, 34-29.
Horn's kind of got going here in the second half.
Yes, she has. We're going to stay here. It's a 30. She's got some easier buckets.
Yeah. 9. She has 9 where she didn't score at all in the first half.
I should have looked and I didn't, but this morning on Max Preps, how many threes Grafton makes a game?
Yeah, I usually look and didn't look at it. So if you're Grafton here, what would you do out of this timeout? You going to pressure the ball or?
I wouldn't guard the ball. You go straight denial, have a person behind. So if the ball tried to go over the top, because Bird does not do a really good job all the time of throwing the ball in.
No.
So don't guard the ball because they're not going to throw over the top like a baseball pass in last second. And if Martina's taking out, that is one of their best ball handlers not there. You face guard Sutherland and Sturm, have somebody behind, and you're going right now with a double team. With Sutherland, and you're trying to tip from behind right now. That's 5 on Horn. She didn't want a foul.
No.
The ball was basically sitting in front of her. I don't know what else she could do other than grab it if she wanted to do something.
And now, number 24, Emma Johnson. The line, she's shooting with low.
And if you're Grafton, you still don't have to go down throwing up threes. You can still get to the rim.
And this is big for Sutherland from an experience. You kind of mentioned her earlier. This is big for her, these two. Make or miss, just to kind of get a rhythm. That's long. I think last time she went 1 of 2 and made the second one. So,
nice thing on her fast side, if she just reach up more instead of out.
Yeah, just kind of let that fall. Let that ball just fall through.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to kind of get it right over. Just let it fall down. That looks good.
Yeah.
There you go. 1 of 2. 2-possession game. Don't foul the three-point shooter. That ball right there, Grafton last couple of times has been a little bit of a hot potato toward there. That's a good-looking three by Ray. That's what you want to take, though, right here. Go for the jump ball. That's perfect for them.
Yeah.
And if you're going to let somebody catch it, you have to have a second person run right away.
That's a good right there.
Good. Yeah, all right. That's good maturity. Now, here you go. You made 1 of 2 last time. You made 1 of 2 the time before. Let's go 2 for 2 this time. And neither Sutherland girl shows a lot of emotion, so she just went right to the line, ready to do it. All right. First one's good. 36-29, 28 seconds to go. This should seal it if this goes.
There it is.
Yep, that should be it for now. All Bird's doing is just maybe get a little bit of token pressure here. You hear Coach Shields yell no fouls.
Yeah. The last thing you want to hear is foul.
Yeah, that's good for her for making that. 37-32, 5-point game. Full timeout. We'll stay here, though. I think we've given all of our sponsors plenty of time. Steve Kennedy says we have. So
yeah, he's over shaking his head.
He knows what's up. Well, 6-0 at home so far, year to date. Assuming they finish it off here.
What we got, 20 seconds?
Yes, 20.
So if you get to the point, do you foul if you're Grafton? Send the foul line, or you just play it out?
Well, give it one more time, because now you're just trying to practice for anything late game, for anything in the future. And then Bird, you're working on just
protecting the ball.
Yes. You're working on your pivoting. You're working on your passing. You're working on not letting your heart rate get up too far when there's something uncomfortable. You still have 3 timeouts left.
And come and meet every pass
Yes.
right now.
Worst comes to worst, you just dribble down the sideline and kind of throw it if you have to. Call a quick timeout. Come to a jump stop. Just don't give up anything easy.
Bird has 2 fulls and a 30 left, and Grafton
Right.
has 1 full left.
Well, and on throwback nights over the last handful of years, Bird's 4-0. So maybe they should try to find as many schools that have been around and do it as often as they can.
There you go.
Good catch with 2. Dribble forward. That's fine. Nothing was intentional. That took 3 seconds off the clock. The nice part about high school in a situation like this for the team that's winning, even if they score with 5 seconds to go, just let it go.
Yeah.
Clock will run out, game over. You don't not have to bring the ball back
You
in.
don't have to throw it in.
So if she misses both, obviously Grafton will have to score 3 and a 2 just to tie in 17 seconds. That'd be pretty remarkable. That's huge. 2-possession game. And every game, Holly seems to grow a little bit more confidence.
For Bird, don't foul.
No. Hand, just left. That's fine. Throw it down. There you go. Another 3. Long. Let it go. Let it go. Call it a night. Game over. 38-34. Let's wrap it up real quick. DJ, final thoughts before we get out of here.
A win's a win, no matter how you get it. But, it's a little sluggish, a little muddied up, but they've won a little bit each way this year, and good teams do that.
Yep, both coaches did a good job last night. Players did a good job of adjusting to how the game was flowing. They should be proud. Player of the game probably for Bird is Martina, and Keener was
for Grafton.
Yes, they have a good team. They're going to be a tough out.
Yeah.
For Chris Min,
DJ Bird,
we thank you, and we are out for this evening. Have a good night.